All right, question number 7. If you could go back in time, what would you tell your 20-year-old self about investing? I think this is one of my favourite questions, actually.
I'd reinforce the concept of compounding. So understanding the concept of compounding, and even doing something small in your 20s will pay dividends as you go on. So I think the understanding the power of how to make money grow, and also not being so hard on myself to think that I had to have everything figured out at that age. I think that's the challenge. And I've even speak to my 16-year-old, and she goes, Mom, how I'm going to be able to afford to buy a house when I'm older? And I think today's youth tend to have a lot more worries about that, like being able to afford their own home and earn enough money than I certainly did in my 20s. When I was 20, I was actually living in the UK, traveling and working and doing that sort of thing. So I think if my 20-year-old self, I'd say have a bit more clarity around what you want to achieve in life, and surround yourself with people who know what they're doing and are successful, because success, I think, is when you're surrounded by like-minded people, that sort of levels you up as well. But at the same time, live as well. Live, learn, and plan for your life, I think. So I did have some friends that when they were 20, they bought their first property, and they didn't really do any travel, and they spent their whole youth just buying property and investing, and not actually doing a lot of fun living as well. And that's great in terms of creating wealth. But life is so much more about just creating wealth. You want to be able to create wealth and that financial independence, but you want to do it in balance with life experience and living life as well. So